Did you see the video of the guy that just went to Medellin with condoms and then just got to the airport and they sent his ass back and he made a
Yeah.
whole
Oh yeah.
video?
Yeah. It was. Yeah. 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 Basically, what they, no, no, no. You're being nice. You know what they also caught him with? They caught him. They caught him with butt plugs,
Really?
sex. Yes, butt plug, sex toys, straps. You know the straps. He was a
Fucking
freaky
crazy.
frog. They caught him with a strap. You know the strap where the girl puts it on and she bangs you. They caught him with that one. They caught him with like 15 pairs of thongs, and
What the fuck?
they yo, bring up the picture. Bring up the picture. I will show you. You'll laugh. They caught him with all kind of. That dude was a freaky.
But a lot of like he's not the only one, man. Like again, I lived there, right? I lived in Colombia, so I know this stuff. A lot of them show up with worse things than that. I've seen people like in the expat community, like on our WhatsApp groups. I used to hear people that would go to like emergency rooms because they took so much Viagra and
Yeah,
their shit won't cool off. Like they've taken so much of it that the shit is not coming down and they need medication to bring them back to normal.
yeah,
And some of them will have like little heart like palpitations, like their heart will be beating so much because they're chugging like 100 mgs of Viagra. And like even if you have ED, the recommended dose is 20. They're taking 5 times the recommended dose, bro. You
yeah.
just want to go out there and set records that they've never set.
Exactly. And it's like the thing is like those EVs things, those EDs thing. They're legal. The pills over there, they're legal in those countries. You can buy it over the counter.
Yeah, why are they
So what?
taking them from here? They could buy it over
Yeah.
there.
So what a lot of guys do, they go over there, but here's the thing: they overdose on it. On top of that, they're drinking, they're eating bad and all that. Now you can run into a medical situation just like that. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like they're not considering the factors where there's a lot of things that can
Yeah.
go wrong, and it's
A
like
white dude just died 2 weeks ago in Colombia for overdosing
yeah,
on
yeah,
sex pills.
sex pills, yeah,
I think I did a video on that too.
yeah, because these guys wanna do the most fantasy because here's the thing they in the states and they're watching all these corn videos and they trying to go over to these countries to fulfill some of these fantasies. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like, and it's just crazy. Yeah,
Let me ask you this, because I know you go to their live streams and stuff. I've seen you like
yeah, yeah,
observing them and
yeah.
stuff. Do you think they buy like they need prostitutes to be able to live here in the US, like for them to get around? Do you think they still need to pay for sex here?
In the states, in the
Yeah. Are
states,
these guys paying here or are they not getting any action at all?
so in the states, it's illegal. So, and
Okay.
some of these guys have careers. So it's like they don't want to ruin. Some of them at least have. The other ones don't care. They'll pay for it. But here's
So
the
what
thing.
do you do if you have to like, because you can't be overseas all the time, right? If you have a job. So what do they do the 2 months, the 3 months that they're here? Like what are they
So a
doing?
lot. So I've been in this space. So I hear all the stories. So a lot of guys, what they do is like they go in a monk mode.
Basically incel,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. They go in a monk mode, and it's like here's the thing. They go in a monk mode. They come back over here, and they don't mess with any chicks. And what they do is like they will work overtime. They will work a lot of overtime so they can go back to these countries and have fun again. It's like a repeat cycle. Like
Man, that's a very expensive way to live just to
every
get
4 or 5
sex.
months, every 4 or 5 months, there some
Oh,
guys
so
that
I
travel.
see why they're taking the straps and the butt plugs and
Yeah, it's all that is building up. All that is like yeah, because they're working overtime, and they're alone at night, and it's like now all this sexual fantasies is like they're like, man, I got 3 months. I got 3 months until I go to Brazil, and man, I got a plan for this. Now I got to do this freaky frog things and all that, and it's like all that shit builds up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah. And here's the thing. Here's the thing, Nana. White guys monger, right? White guys actually monger 10 times more than passport bros, right?
Yeah.
But guess what? You don't hear about white
They don't,
boys.
they don't, they don't, yeah, they
They don't
don't
put it.
say
They don't
that.
put it
They
out
don't
there.
put their
And
business out there like
yeah,
that.
and that's how you're supposed to do it.
I'm gonna play a video of one of them
And,
that just got
and
scoped also.
that's how you're supposed to do it. When you in the mongering, this is called the mongering space, right? When you in the mongering space, you're supposed to keep it hush. You go to those countries, you do your thing, you come back, don't even put it on the internet. These guys are putting something on the internet. It's like, why would he do that? It's like this is not something, and it's like, don't you have like family members? Like, don't you
Yeah.
have like moms and aunts and all
But
that?
let me take this comment. I want you to react to it.
Yeah,
Akinya is saying, no wonder they have nasty tempers. Those monk mode periods must be long. Like,
yeah, yeah.
do you think like that affects some of their behaviors?
Yeah. I mean, like I was saying, it builds up. It really builds up. Some guys is like they just work, 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 and it's like they go overseas, and it's just like they just release, and it's like, whew. So. But here's the thing.
And laughing like Saga is saying, Gen Z American women are easy. I really, and this is I don't know if it's just me, but I really, really believe this.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
That
oh, Gen
that younger
Z,
chick 25 and under are really very easy
man,
to
they
get
are
in the
throwing
US.
Gen
They're
Z
giving
women.
it up for
Gen
a few
Z women
shots.
are throwing it up, and I'm talking about the 28 and younger, right? Because
Yeah.
that's what's considered Gen Z is 28. I believe it's 28 and younger.
28 20 to
Hey,
28 range there
28
there.
is the maximum, right?
Yeah.
They're throwing it up like it's nobody's business. They're
Yeah,
so
and if you like
easy.
saggy titties, the
You know,
40 plus are very
you,
easy to get too.
you know why? You know why they're so easy? You know why? It's because Gen Z men are not approaching Gen Z women anymore like that.
Mm, why is that?
Is because it's like society is, a lot of Gen Z men are kind of like shy and timid, and
Hmm,
it's like they're not doing a lot of approaches and all that. So it's like a lot of Gen Z women are not being approached. And some, if
okay.
you watch TikTok,
Let me ask you a big question, and I don't know
they
if you have the
complain
answer
about
to
not
this.
even being approached.
Let me ask you this question. From I know, and I ask you this because I know you're a pro on the internet. You've been on the internet longer than I have. Okay, and you've been in on live streams a lot.
In this space, yeah.
Right. I want to ask you this: if you were to take men in the U.S. right now, regardless of race, right, what percentage would you give men that you'd put in that incel corner? Like, how many percentage of men from these live streams? I'm talking incel within the US, not when they travel overseas. Just when they're here, how many of these people are in those monk modes? Like, how many percentage of men would you put there from your own experience?
I would say about like 10 to 15%. Uh,
Okay.
10 to 15% of men are kind of like an incel. They kind of like they don't even approach women. They don't even talk to women. They fall in that category where
Okay.
they kind of give up.
And how many are paying? Like, how many are still okay? Well, they've given up, but at least when they need it, they go out there and just
Some
say
guys
no.
are not. They just don't want to. Those incels I'm talking about, those 10%, they just don't want to pay.
No, those are completely off. Like, those are like
They're off.
complete monk.
They're completely. It's like they're at that point. They're kind of like what is it? There's a is it unisex or it's, there's straight, there's heterosexual, there's is it unisexual? There's a
Or something
term
like that. I
for,
don't know. Yeah, okay.
yeah, yeah. But them those guys just completely gave up. But here's the thing: what is happening in the states? The top,
Herbivore man.
yeah, yeah. Here's the thing: the top 20% of men, and when I mention the top 20% of men, I mentioned that these are men who are high income earners, right? Those are what women are desiring. But here's the thing: even any guy can get to that top 10, 20%. If he works hard, you will get to there, and
Yeah.
you can get
What
the
is the income that you consider top 20%? Like, what should you make as a single man? As a single man, what kind of money puts you right up there to be able to secure, like, average looking chick? No, I'm not saying like a baddie, like
you said
average,
average looking chick, or when you said
just
top 10.
average, average guy. I just got out of college. I got me a little job. I want to find me a wife or a girlfriend. How much money should I make in America?
uh
How much money do you think?
coming out of college, I would say like
Well, I
80.
mean, just a regular guy, even if you didn't go to college, blue collar plumber here and there. Like, how much money should you
blue
make?
blue cars jobs actually pay good, depending on what
Yeah,
blue car you get. A lot of people don't understand. It's like they look down on blue collar, but there are some electricians that's making more than college grads.
yeah, oh yeah, a
Matter of
lot
fact,
of them. Yeah,
matter of fact, blue collar work have the lowest unemployment rate.
yep, I
The-
believe that
It's,
too.
it's like because there's constantly buildings and all that. So I would say around 60 to 70 when you starting off.
Okay,
Let's just say
okay,
let's just say 24 years old, you got your blue collar certification, or you got your bachelor's, you
okay.
just now
So
come in and say,
Babo
yeah,
is saying about 50. You're saying about
yeah, yeah,
60,
yeah,
60
I,
to
I
70.
agree with that. Let's
The
just say
average or the median is 43. So that's still way above the median, right?
yeah,
And that should be able to get you a level-headed woman, right?
yeah,
If you meet
yes,
the other,
eh,
if you meet the other antennas, like
yes.
good guy,
And it also depends on personality. Also, it's like
right?
here's the thing, Nana. There are men with good personality, and they only make 40K, but they're with a beautiful woman. You be like, yo, what is going on? Like, you would expect this guy to make 180K minimum to land this chick, but you know why she selected him? Because of the good personality.
Okay.
And it's like women look at one of the women things women look at is character. And it's like if you have very good character, they will pick you regardless of income. And I said that
You
many
really
times.
believe that? Because I think I would disagree with you here. Is it,
No, no,
guys?
no, no,
Put
no.
it in the
Ah,
chat if you agree
no,
with what.
here's the thing. Here's when I say character. Here's when I say character. I mean the guy is funny. The
Okay.
guy, he treats her well. He's respectful.
Okay.
He's very honest. He takes care of her. He goes above and beyond, even though
Are
he's
you
only making.
you're describing a simp, no?
No, no, no. I'm not. Now you believe in that red pill shit. You see,
No, I'm not
like
believing
he's
in
better
rape.
than you.
I'm just saying, like, are you
This is what the
describing a simp?
passport. This is
I'll
what
do that for
the
my wife,
passport
though. I'm
bros
just
say.
saying.
Don't say that shit. This is what the passport bros would say. Simp and all that. They use that terminology. Come on, we're better. But here's the thing. You see, Akata, what's her? She agrees with me. See what she said?
Okay.
There-
No,
You
I
can.
just want to know. Like, I want to know people's opinions on it. So
Here's
let's do
the
this.
thing. Here's the thing.
If you agree with what Buck is saying, please put one in the
I've
chat.
seen it in real
And
life.
if you disagree, put two.
I've seen it in real life. There are some men that only making 40K a year, and they're with a beautiful women, and you're like, how the hell did he manage to pull that off? Why? Is because that man has a good character, good personality. He's funny. He's able to get her emotions up and down. He's making her laugh. He's doing this, that, and the third. He's the emotional aspect of it. Now she's looking at herself like, okay, he's only making 40K, but since he does this all that for me, I'm gonna forget about that income aspect of it. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I was saying. It's like there are some men like that. It's like you like what? How is he doing that? There are some men like that. But then
Yeah.
here's the thing. There are some men where they literally have to make 500K just to get the same women, the
Yeah.
same good looking women. You'd be like, what is going on? Life is not. Well, you're like, damn, life is not fair. How is this guy who only makes 40K is able to get this bad chick, baddie, where this other guy he makes 500K a year and he got a baddie, but he put in the work. He put in the
Yeah.
effort. He went to school. He graduated with an MBA. He's working as an executive vice president for a major company, and he's doing this. You're like, how? because you know why? Is because the guy who's making that 40 to 50K, he's he has the personality
Okay, so
to the
laughing
point.
like Sagat is saying it depends on the state. 100K for a single person in North Carolina is considered upper middle class. I know for sure 100,000. I know people say 100,000 today is not really a lot of money, but I know for sure that 100,000, if you know how to run, like take care of your bills and you live within your means, it
Yeah.
can propel you to better credit lines and maybe even other assets, even if it's not there. But it's not everybody that's. It's only 10% of the American workforce who make 100,000. So it's not a lot of people. I mean, these girls on dating sites and on all these shows, Kendra G, and they talk about that as if it's like some easy money to get to. It's not that easy to get to 100. You
Mhm.
need some skill to get there, right?
Yeah, you need some kind of certification. Like if you're you know you can get there 100K if you're an electrician. Let's just say if you can get there easily. If you
Right.
have like 5 years as an electrician, you can get there. Um,
Okay.
in my
Now
area,
you
they
got a lot
constantly
of
building.
back. You did get a lot of ones, so a lot of. I think everybody agreed with you, right?
You
So I
see, that's
lost.
what
I
I'm saying.
lost that
Like
poll,
that's what I
but
was saying.
laughing is saying that he's seen bumps with cute women. What's up with
Yeah,
that?
but here's the thing. Those bums with the cute. Now that's where okay. Those bums with the cute women that relationship is not gonna last long. Trust me. It's only for short term. It's not gonna last. But what I'm saying is the guy with the character. There's a difference between a bum and a guy with a good character. There's a guy with a good character that only makes average income, but the women will still pick that guy, is because of personality was. So it boils down to personality. It boils down to attraction. But here's the thing: at the end of the day, you as a man also got to provide. You got to be the breadwinner. It's
Yeah.
it's 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 out in our genes. You see what I'm saying? It's like you can't, as a guy, you can't be like, man, I'm gonna be content with making 40K a year for the rest of my life. You can't look at yourself in the mirror and be like, yo, I'll be making 40K a year and look myself in the mirror and say, and she's gonna be with me. As a man, you should
Yeah.
always.
But so, Buck, let me ask you this. Right now, the US economy is really shit. I'll be honest. It's really shit, right? We're laying off like crazy. Amazon just laid
I
off
mean, wait,
people.
where you gonna wait? What are you saying? I'm looking at the actual numbers. I'm seeing 4% unemployment rate. I mean, where's the
Well,
data?
yeah, that's because America has been at full employment probably for the last 3 years. We've been in that 4% range. And when you're at full employment, what that means is that there's not a lot of lateral movement. So people are not changing jobs, people are not switching jobs, people are staying put. And all these corporations are starting to trim off. Like my friend that is a director at Starbucks just got laid off. I know 14,000 people just got laid off from Amazon's corporate. Salesforce just did a big round of layoffs. And I have a friend. I hope he's gonna be okay. I'll call him tomorrow. He's an engineer at Verizon. Verizon is gonna start laying off on Tuesday. That's the latest news, actually. In case you haven't heard, Verizon is about to lay off a whole bunch of people. I think 10% of their workforce. Okay, so clearly the U.S. economy for the last 2 to 3 years hasn't been at, on steroids like it was during COVID. What if you are working but then you lose your job? Like, what does that do for you in terms of dating? Like, what options do you have? Like, you're doing everything right,
You should
but you
not be
lost your
dating.
job.
Here's the thing: if you lose your job, you should not be. Let's just say you were single before and you
No, I'm
lost your
saying if
job.
you had a chick right now and you lost your job, what is that conversation going to look like? I believe a lot of American girls will leave you if you lose your job. I personally believe
No, no, no. Now
that.
you see, this is where I disagree with you. Now you believe in that passport bro theory. You see what I'm saying? It's
No,
like,
no, no.
oh,
I just know that for a fact
no,
because
no.
I've seen
This is
that
where I
in
disagree.
life for so many years. Where
This is
like,
where I disagree, and this is why I disagree.
okay,
This is where I disagree with you. Now you believe in that because now the passport bros, what they believe is like, oh, America. They also have you noticed they also constantly bashing American women, and I'm like, yo, not all American women are like that. Not all
yeah,
Western women are like that. Not all women are gonna leave you anytime there's a downturn in the economy or whatever,
Mhm.
it depends on the particular women. There are
Okay.
some women literally who stood by their husbands side by side through bad times. And it's like it depends on the women. I would not generalize. So that's where I'm going at. Is I feel like it's case by case and it's women by women. Not all women, you know what I'm saying? Not all you see even the chat is agreeing with me.